Oh, okay, we're hot.
On cameras being weird.
Brews show up at halftime with the Barnhouse T-shirt cannon, firing T-shirts all over the stands. I hopefully hope they will be out tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, I do see Napa Snappa down by the flags. How about a little noise for Napa Snappa? Napa Snappa and in tow looks like Myrtle the Turtle. Holy Toledo, we've got two mascots. And here comes Myrtle the Turtle now. And thank you for your patience, everyone. We will be getting this match underway in just a few minutes here. It looks like the kids are being told to go back over to the left, so that we're going to get started here momentarily. looks like we've got a good-sized crowd this evening. Thanks for spending your Saturday night with all of us. Appreciate you coming out. We've got premier semi-professional soccer right here in wine country. Pretty unbelievable if you ask me. I do see some 1839 FC players gathering around. I do see the officials as well, so we're about to get started here. Real GALT FD gathering around. They're heading over. Napa and Myrtle ready to go. Who out there is ready to get this game underway? predict we are going to see some explosive soccer on the pitch tonight. This is going to be a close one, folks, so we're going to have to be engaged, plugged in, and Green Army call to action. You're going to have to mix the noise tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are just moments away from kickoff. 1839 FC fans, how about a little noise? Please join us in welcoming today's officials as well as the players of Real GALT FC and Napa Valley 1839 FC. Today's referees are center official Adolfo Membria, assistant referee Stefan Brunschweiger, assistant referee Eduardo Hernandez, and fourth official Horacio Arcia. And now introducing the starting lineup for Real GALT FC. In goal, number 1, Eric Cahu. Number 3, Hector Serrato. Number 6, Adrian Vargas. Number 5, Sam Garcia. Number 12, Cesar Roca. Number 8, Nicolas Gonzalez. Number 10, Felipe Torres. Number 11, Mohamed Adurani. Number 2, Emiliano Hernandez. Number 16, Abel Lopez. And number 80, Leonardo Ruiz. Coaching staff for Real GALT FC, Luis Rodriguez, Alejandro Tellez, and Garrett Archita. And now, introducing your UPSL Northtown North defending champions, Napa Valley 1839 FC. Green Army, give it up for your starting 11. Playing goal number 43, Luis Vasquez. Number 5, Ian Reese. Number 19, Seba Carvajal. Number 3, Sal Gomez. Number 14, Marco Monzo. Number 6, Jerry Mendoza. Number 11, Oscar Ortiz. Number 9, Luis Ramirez. Number 24, Uli Vega. Number 26, Lula Roca. And number 15, Von Saku. Head coach for 1839 FC, Mark Gordon. Assistant coach, Emilio Ochoa. Athletic trainer and DJ extraordinaire, Brandon Lucas. And now for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you, fans. Good luck to both teams.
We're about to get this match underway right here at Dodge Stadium on this beautiful fall evening.
Well, good evening and welcome after about a 20-minute delay wherever you may be and however you may be watching or listening. We are eminently grateful for your viewership and support. I'm Hayden Larson on the call for you here tonight. You are watching Real GALT at Napa Valley 1839 in this United Premier Soccer League action. It's an all-important game because Napa and GALT are locked into a very tight battle for playoff seeding between themselves and with the rest of the conference. Right now, FC Folsom are number 1 seed, tied with Sonoma at 2, and Napa and GALT are 3 and 4 respectively. But if GALT can win this game, they'd leapfrog Napa and be in prime position to challenge for the number 1 spot as the season closes. Napa themselves are in an interesting spot. They're sitting at number 3. Number 3 in the NorCal Conference, but they play number 1 Folsom here in Napa on October 12th. And they play number 2 Sonoma twice before the season is over, once here at home on November 2nd, and once next week in Sonoma. Napa have their playoff fate in their own hands. If they win the rest of their games, they will irrevocably be the number 1 seed. And we've seen over the years how important home field is to all teams in this league. It's worth noting and appreciating this is excellence at home. 1839 are undefeated at home in the playoffs since 2020 when Mark Corbett became the head coach and manager of this team. Incredible run of success in the playoffs against the best competition right here at home. We are delayed about 21 minutes so far. This game was slated to kick off at 7 p.m. Pacific. It's a great crowd, worth the wait because people are still coming in. Not sure if the cameras are reflecting this, but it's a great home crowd as always. This might be the best crowd of the night, and it's a chilly night here in Napa. We had some very warm kickoffs here over the summer. We always do. Very warm indeed, a couple over 100. Clearly, of course, not the case tonight. Starting to cool off already. That will continue. Sure, it won't affect the proceedings, though. Open skies, clear. Teams are still in sort of a warm-up mode. Of course, you just saw the walkout. Not sure what the delay is. If we find out, we'll let you know. It's my understanding we are moments away.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's been happening since we've been gone?
It's been about 3 weeks, not about, it's been 3 weeks since we were here last. That was September 7th. 1839 FC took a win against Dixon Leone Soccer Club 4-0 a couple weeks ago. Ended up taking a loss against Davis Legacy. That was a week ago.
Well, you're hearing the voice of Scott Stone. Want to reiterate, if you didn't hear that, Napa defeated Dixon, but lost in Davis.
Battle Royale is what I heard earlier. And actually, I was talking to one of the referees and reflecting back a year ago. We'll talk about that in a minute. When 1839 FC beat Real GALT to take the division and move on to the playoffs under the leadership of head coach Mark.
Well, once again, you're hearing the voice of Scott Stone on the Stadium PA. Scott's right. It was maybe the best game we've seen here, and we've seen some good ones. But with everything on the line in the playoffs, Napa beat Real GALT about 9 months ago in the playoffs. ended up going on a really deep playoff run. 1839 were number 8 in the country. They made the national quarterfinals. And they battled the eventual champions, too. Who knows what could have happened. But it really did set the stage for tonight. 9 months ago, set the stage for right now in the future playoff battles that loom between these two sides. Real GALT really are a stacked roster, sort of the way Napa are. So much talent.
And quick shout out, ladies and gentlemen, as you walked in, you saw a table there. That was Game Day Men's Health. Game Day Men's Health is in the house tonight. They're offering personalized treatment plans to boost energy, enhance your performance, and optimize overall health.
1839 coach just outside your frame, speaking with the referees. Can't imagine what the holdup is.
So at halftime, go talk to them or go check them out.
Never happened before here. Such a delay. Highly uncommon. It's actually the opposite. 1839. And this crew usually get games going right at 7 p.m. kickoff time. It is a great crowd. Really, really great crowd on a September evening, a cool September evening. Now 25 minutes delayed. To be honest, doesn't appear that we're close to kickoff yet. 1839 don't have 11 players on the field even. They're here on the side ready to go. Not given the all clear.
Autumn equinox
Is upon us. This is the last weekend of September, moving on into October.
Wish we had an image of this for you, but so that the standings currently are NorCal North. All so far, no kickoffs have happened, so everybody's played 4 games. 1839 are number 3. 3 wins, 1 loss. Remember, on the road. Well, they started the season. Let's start there. They started the season with 2 wins. On the road in game 3, they beat Dixon. Their last outing, week and a half ago or so, they lost at Davis.
And as mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple more.
So 1839 are 3-1. 3 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss.
If you want to save a little dough, go
That means they have 9 points. Let's talk about Real GALT. Real GALT have 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, which puts them at 7 points. So that's why if GALT can win here tonight, they would get 3 points and therefore leapfrog Napa and be in a really, really strong position just behind Sonoma and FC Folsom. Now 1839 with the win would be at 12 points with a game in hand, of course, over Folsom and Sonoma, who've only played 4. Folsom and Sonoma will play tonight or tomorrow, so we'll have some clarity pretty soon. Halfway through the regular season, we'll know where we stand. And it's really, really close. I mean, just behind Real GALT, I should say, is San Rafael, 6 points. So if GALT lose, it's of course it's a two-way street. If GALT lose, they could be left by San Rafael, and San Juan could tie. Really early in this season, San Juan have only played 3 games. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. So they're at 4. With just their 4th game, they could tie Real GALT. So this game for GALT and Napa tonight, halfway, this would be about the midway point, game 5 of 10. So this would be a really important game for both sides. Really, really important.
Right on Clinton Street, next to Barnhouse Napa Brews.
So important that they're taking the extra time to prepare. 28 minutes and counting. Well, the teams are ready to go. I wonder, could be waiting on an official? I can't imagine what the delay would be. It would be difficult to manage a game missing an official, and league rules might not allow it. They probably don't. rightfully. Just extrapolating, not sure what the delay is. 29 minutes and counting. Thank you to our patient viewers. This one promises to be great. Rematch of last year's divisional playoff round. Everything on the line. We do go back and look at those conference standings. So
Ladies and gentlemen,
GALT could realistically fall to 6.
speaking of Luis,
That's the type of swing that could happen. GALT could solidify 3 or fall to 6.
The NorCal North Division
Then they could be in some trouble.
is the leading scorer with
Napa with a little bit more cushion. A loss would be really devastating for their chances of getting that #1 seed. It wouldn't be mathematically impossible if Napa lost here tonight, because they play Sonoma Valley twice and they play Folsom here in 2 weeks. Of course, we're going to have that game. We'll have all of those games for you right here. Sonoma in November and Folsom here on October 12th. And it's going to be that one. The last time 1839 and Folsom played, it was good too. I mean, it's a really competitive league, really competitive conference. Very briefly step away. You might hear the voice of Scott Stone. Peyton Larson will be right back. This game will kick off momentarily. I promise it will kick off. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick flashback to
1 year ago, we all traveled to GALT on the Central Valley. Not only was there pride on the line, but the 2023 Division Cup was on the line as well. 1839 FC were down 2-0 at halftime.
Ended up clawing our way back. 3 consecutive unanswered goals against GALT
FC, and we ended up taking on the win in Hampton Division Championship. It was pretty awesome. We went deep into the playoffs 1 year ago.
Well, good evening and welcome back. That was Scott Stone, Stadium PA. I can confirm we're waiting on referees, but the referees are here. League rules don't allow a kickoff to happen without a proper number of referees. How could they, to be fair? Especially in a matchup this important with these kind of playoff implications. Have to do things the right way. 33 minutes delayed, and it'll be a little more than that. Oh yeah, at least a 35-minute delay we're looking at. But once this game does kick off, promises to be a good one. And the team, the 1839, warming up a little more intensely now. Looks like the corner of your screen. That is a good sign.
I do see the 1839 FC players picking up a little speed down there. What I don't see is the officials.
But I'm sure they will be arriving in a second.
quick PSA, I do have a pair of sunglasses up here. The brand is Soul Fashion. They might actually be prescription glasses. If you lost them, come on up. I got them for you.
Well, looking at our instant replay, able to see, yeah, when they did the lineup, there were only 2 referees. I didn't notice that at first glance. Not sure you did either. If you did, good eye. So that's the problem. Well, there must have been crazy traffic. That's all I can think. 35 minutes later, still waiting for kickoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, the officials have arrived. Looks like we're about to get started here.
Well, that's the loudest I've ever heard a crowd cheer for a referee. That'll be the last time they cheer for the referees, I'm guessing. Unless there's a good call for Napa. You never know. Well, to be honest, the 5 or 10 minute delay allowed for a couple extra people to pour into the stands without missing any game time. And they were. It's a good crowd. 36 minutes was a little bit much, but the crowd is ready. Only served to increase the anticipation for this one. Look at that. We are getting very, very close to kickoff now. Luis Ramirez making his way to the center for a kickoff. There standing on the logo is Oscar Ortiz, 1839 Sheriff. Jerry Mendoza is the captain here tonight, as he always is when he makes the starting lineup. It'll be Oscar Ortiz actually to get us underway. It's 1839 in white and green. Royale GALT with some colorful jerseys. Black secondary. We are 37 minutes later underway here in Napa. Aiden Larson on the call, Scott Stone on the stadium PA, JP Castillo on the camera. We have a good one for you. Welcome back, Sal Gomez, number 3, his first start this season, first appearance. Here's Seba Carvajal, 1839. Quick start for Napa, attacking play on this side already. Looked like a handball. Referee says no. Certainly inadvertent. Couple 1839 players were calling for it. Here's a great steal by Ortiz. Here's for Seba Carvajal. He's onside. Seba. In. Missed by Ramirez, and it's over the bar by Ludo Roca. Well, it took 37 minutes, but it was worth the wait. What a good start here in Napa. If you are just joining us, you're watching Royale GALT at Napa Valley, 1839. Kicked off by Kahwe. sure who that was for. Strong push in the back. Swept up well by Mendoza. Was Eric Reese back there as well. Ian Reese, I should say. Number 5, Ian Reese. This is Reese on defense now. Good clearance, but it still falls for Folsom, and the shot is well wide. Reese for Ramirez. Back to Ortiz. Sebek Carvajal. Well, it's going to be a battle between them all game. That's the second time they've clashed. Emiliano Hernandez against 1839. Sebek Carvajal. This time Carvajal gets the free kick. Well, it's a playoff atmosphere here in the stadium, and 1839 are feeding off it. Ludo Roca for 1839. Ball in, far post over the head of Reese, back for Ortiz. Crossed in by Ortiz. It was for Reese, just a little bit too low and cleared away. Now Real GALT gets away at Ivan Saku. It's a great pass for Ruiz. Ruiz dispossessed in 1839, now back on the ball. It's Vega. Sebek Carvajal. Great pass for the Sheriff, 1839 Sheriff. Denied by the keeper, Kahwe. Quick restart. It's a great shot by Oscar Ortiz and a great save by Eric Kahwe by GALT.
Minute here at Dodge Stadium, 1839 FC coming out with some intensity.
That's all it is. Miscommunication, it'll be a throw-in. It's a nice idea by Cesar Roca. Emiliano Hernandez was way too far. Good throw-in between Gomez, Ramirez. Sebek Carvajal again. Surrounded, trying to get the cross, and he does get the cross in, and it's over the bar. Marco Manzo, great opportunity. Well, full credit to Sebek Carvajal for getting that cross away. The referee says the corner has to be, it was that side, so Roca making his way all the way across. Referee wants to get it right. This is 1839. Corner kick, it's Ludo Roca. Ball in for Napa. It's low for Reese, it's cleared away, falls to Yuli Vega. Ludo Roca back to Vega. Poked through to Roca. Nice move. Back to Vega again. Ortiz back to Vega once more. It's Yuli Vega. It's wide for Oscar Ortiz. Cross in across the face of goal and out of bounds for a goal kick.
Number 11, Oscar Ortiz with another
shot on goal.
Well, sometimes there's a feel-out period between two sides that haven't seen each other or haven't seen each other in a long time. Not here, not tonight. Picking up right where they left off a couple of months ago in the playoffs. Long pass from Roca to Sebek Carvajal. Nice take by Carvajal. Now he sends it through. Finds Roca. dispossessed at the last second. Great defending. GALT have defended really well as a unit, but they've still allowed 2 or 3 1839 Napa opportunities. Cesar Roca finally attacking on the other side. Good cross in, but easy interception for Jerry Mendoza. Reese trying to get things restarted, but it's a giveaway. Ball right. He thought Monzo was out there, but Monzo came back to help out on defense. Offsides, was carried anyway by Seba Carvajal. Couldn't. It's Emiliano Hernandez there for GALT. Couldn't do anything with that ball anyway. Sweet 1839 love wingers that can come back and defend. And they love players like Sal Gomez, defenders who can get forward and attack. Every once in a while, they'll blitz out. It was a free kick. Oh, Sal Gomez was talking to Mark Corbett, and Ian Reese tried to send up the ball. It's a throw-in. It's an unfortunate mistake for Napa. Throw-in by CM Garcia now for Leonardo Ruiz. Poorly given away again. It's Oscar Ortiz. It's one-on-one. Seba Carvajal now. Carvajal cross it across the face of goal. Goalkeeper Eric Kahwe. Really, really high IQ. He knew nobody was there, so he let it roll for a goal kick. Didn't want to risk. He could have tried to grab it. Could have spilled. It's great goalkeeping. Not even the physical aspect. That's the mental aspect of goalkeeping. If you watch that again, he brings his arms in. When he knows it's going to go wide, he scanned. There was nobody there for Napa. Great play. GALT back on the ball. It's a foul. Sal Gomez called on it. Drawn by Emiliano Hernandez. A free kick for Sam Garcia.
This is Sam Garcia for Real GALT. Taking his free kick.
So tried to challenge for that, missed it. This is Emiliano Hernandez. So far, GALT not able to really penetrate yet. 1 or 2 good attacks on their right side by Cesar Roca, but really not getting through that midfield, and it's cleared away again. Here's 1839, Seba Carvajal, and it took a deflection, but it ended up being perfect for him. Hit him in stride off the deflection. Seba Carvajal crossing. Nobody home. Cleared away by GALT. Great play by Vega to pick that up in midfield on the volley. This is back to Gomez. Wide switch for Saku. 1839 really happy to have him back. Made a great impact on the last home game, his debut this season. Saku was a welcome member of this team. That's a foul drawn by Napa with Monzo, who went down, and it's a free kick.
We've got world-class Napa Valley wines down there. We've got Napa IPA. We've got Modelo's on ice. We've got soda. We've got water. We've got something for everybody.
Well, if you're just joining us, thanks. It's all level, 0-0. Might not be level for long. Real GALT at Napa Valley 1839. United Premier Soccer League match day 5 for both. Number 3 and 4 in the conference respectively. Playoff implications loom large. It's a free kick by Sal Gomez. Wide. Looking for a big tall player like Ian Reese in there. Oscar Ortiz was there as well. Luis Ramirez in the box. Just a little bit too long, and it's a goal kick now for Eric Kahwe. Great way to knock that on for GALT. Felipe Torres, their captain. Now on that left wing for GALT. Nice move on Saku. Great way to possess this ball for GALT. Thought about a shot. Good fake again for GALT. Good shot, and it's a great goal for GALT. That's all it took. That was the first time they penetrated in the center all game, and it's the first goal. Felt like momentum was all Napa. There's really only one other opportunity on that side of the field in the first 15 minutes. But GALT convert their 1-for-1 on shots to goals. Really textbook passing for GALT. Couple of good fake outs. Now 18:39. I said it wouldn't be level for long. I didn't say which way it would go. FC GALT 1, Napa Valley 18:39-0. Only about 12 or 13 minutes played so far. If you're just joining us, there was a delayed kickoff. Missing referees. Took 37 minutes. That's why we are only 13 minutes played. 1-0. GALT lead Napa. Here GALT are on the other side. Good clearance by Mendoza. Says it took a deflection, but the referee overruled it. Says it's a throw-in for Real GALT. Well, Leonardo Ruiz was a mile offside there. It'll be a free kick now for Napa. Vasquez won't kick off. It'll be Mendoza. Well, that shot was from a good distance as well. That goal that GALT just scored and dispossesses Gomez off the leg. Good way to get in the way of that cross was Ian Reeds. Leonardo Ruiz was making a run in. Cesar Roca was there as well. Cesar Roca now a little more central. Not sure if that's how he lined up. He is chasing down Ramirez. Through pass for Seba Carvajal. Cleared off the line. Big time collision.
Knocking on the door of Real GALT FC.
It's a throw-in for Napa. It'll be Sal Gomez. There's a player still down, but they throw it in. The referee didn't whistle it for a stop. Here's Vega. Long cross out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Derek Cahoe has a save or two under his belt already. A really heads-up play as well. Now just a couple minutes before his team scored. It'll be Cahoe to get us going again. Gomez, the center for Oscar Ortiz. Oscar Ortiz gonna take it himself. Look at him go. Tried to cross it in. It's knocked out of bounds by Sam Garcia. Be a throw in. Well, they're calling it a corner. And Garcia disagreed, but referee was quick to signal for a corner. Here's Ludo Roca. 15 minutes gone, no 16. 18:39 with a corner, looking to tie this game back up. GALT lead 1. 18:39-0 here in Napa. Corner in for Napa. Saku up to challenge for it. High volley in the air, not really cleared away. Monzo up, challenge. Monzo was hit. There was no contact with the ball. That should be a foul. Referee didn't see it or didn't call it. Mendoza has to throw this one knock it out of bounds. And Mark Corbett is hot, and that was a foul. There's no question. Not only that, it was a hit pretty high up. Looked like it might have got him in the face. Ball thrown in by Adrian Vargas. Angel Lopez. 1839 swarm the ball. It's Ian Reese. Here's Saku, far sideline. Marco Manzo. Yuli Vega with Gomez. Clipped and fouled, and it's a free kick for Napa. The referee wants to have more of a discussion about this one. That's Emiliano Hernandez. Said it 3 minutes in. You knew it was going to be a battle between Sal Gomez, Emiliano Hernandez. You could just sense it. The referee says that's your last warning. There's Ramirez. Sal Gomez. Sebak Carvajal. Grabbed and fouled. No foul, no whistle, and it's saved by Kahwe. It was a rocket strike by Luis Ramirez.
Ramirez with the laser well outside of the box. And we've got another
Quarter kick here for Napa. Inside 30 minutes to go here in the first half.
Corner kick for Napa. Again, ball in. Clear it away. Reese knocks it down for Roca. It's another cross in. Too high for Ramirez. Player in the way. Saku couldn't hang on to it. Manzo tries to get it back, and he does. It's Yuli Vega. Cleared away for a throw. Here's Ludo Roca again. 1839 really pressing. Not taking their foot off the gas in the slightest. It's back. Missed Gomez, but Reese sweeps it up. And Gomez back to Jerry Mendoza. Oscar Ortiz up for Manzo. Marco Manzo, can he get the cross? He does, but it's swept up by Kahwe, just beyond Ludo Roca.
Marco Manzo with the cross there. Roca ready to go. Ball picked up by the GALT keeper.
Well, right now it's been a fantastic textbook start for Kahwe, the goalkeeper for GALT. Really, really great start, and it was Emiliano Hernandez who lost the ball there. 1839 going the other way. It was dispossessed by Sal Gomez. It's been a real battle here on this near sideline. Ramirez, big time collision with Torres. Dispossessed, but here's Gomez. Able to knock that ball along to his team before Leonardo Ruiz could get there. There's Oscar Ortiz. Juli Vega. On for Seba Carvajal. Was he onside? The flag stays down. Carvajal crossing, cleared away. It'll be a throw in for Napa. Here's Sal Gomez. It's Oscar Ortiz. Another throw for Napa. Be thrown in. Oh.
You've got a throw in here for
Well, some games have been hip. Oscar Ortiz buying his team some time to get set, ready to defend. Referee shaking his head. Now it is a throw in for Napa. Here's Sal Gomez. Thought about taking it quickly. Opts to go back to Ludo Roca. Here's that man again, Ivan Saku. Playing in a more midfield spot, Saku, here tonight. Previously lined up as a winger or as a center attacker. So far, so good for Saku. And here's Saku again. Cross for Saku. Cleared away. Roca onward for Manzo. Back to Saku. Vega from Saku to Gomez. Gomez thought about a shot. Deflected. Great hustle by Vega, giving his team a chance. He won his team the ball and knocked down his Sebek Carvajal. Referee says play on. GALT do. And this near sideline, it was knocked on by it was for Roca. Well, Roca reasonably frustrated. No, that's Angel Lopez. He's frustrated. It was a really poor pass from Emiliano Hernandez. They're still talking about it. Well, Angel Lopez had some space. Gotta get him the ball. They're still going at it a little bit. I have to confess, as a broadcaster, the numbers on these GALT uniforms are difficult to see. They're beautiful kits, but really hard to see that back number. Well, there's some conversation about... Well, Luis Ramirez is upset about... Lifted up his shirt and said... Assuming he said he was fouled, but... The referee didn't want to hear it. Oscar Ortiz with another burst of speed. Crossing, cleared away again. Great cross in, and it was there for Ramirez. Couldn't capitalize. Roca with a shot cleared away. Back pass to Kahwe. Well, this is some of the best bend but don't break defending we've seen. When you play that way, everybody has to be locked in because one mistake will equate a goal. That's everybody. Great clearances, great goalkeeping, and we've seen it here so far. 25 minutes gone. GALT are playing really, really well. I'm not sure GALT have attacked since they scored their goal. Really having a hard time getting through, but that one time they did, they capitalized, and that's what you have to do. GALT takes the GALT happy to possess this ball a little bit and get a breather here. 1839 have been attacking at a torrid pace. Now here's a shot for Angel Lopez. Deflected, but second ball falls for GALT. Lopez couldn't bring it in, and this is going to be swept up in the end by Gomez and Vasquez. Goal. Here's Gomez.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I'm glad to see Fred back in the tent. Fred, the official general.
Ivan Saku.
Down there talking to some fans.
Vega. Long for Carvajal. Great attempt to bring it in. Great way to save possession there. Emiliano Hernandez.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, inside 20 minutes to go here in this first half. Who wants to see Napa get on the scoreboard?
Well, the temperature is really dropped. It's a free kick for Napa. It's a little bit of a chill in the wind here now in Napa. For just joining us, thanks for doing so. Good time for me to remind you, if you like what you see, like and subscribe so you don't miss in the future. Real GALT at Napa Valley 1839, and the away team lead 1-0. Larson on the call, Scott Stone on the stadium PA. Really happy to be here midway through the United Premier Soccer League regular season. Really, really important matchup here. If one of these teams, for the loser here, it's really devastating. A draw between these two would kick the can down the road. It's a penalty. Dragged down is Oscar Ortiz. 18:39 with a golden opportunity to draw a level.
27th minute here at Napa Stadium. And we may be able to get an equalizer.
If the foul was just for the grab, looked a little bit light, but I couldn't tell if Ortiz got his legs clipped as well. Referee was emphatic. Emiliano Hernandez still trying to change the referee's mind, but it will be a penalty. For years, their penalty kicker here in Napa was Dario Pavone. With Dario not in the game, the last time they had a penalty right here to win a game, actually. We haven't talked about that yet. 3 weeks ago, they won a game on a penalty in the 90th minute. It was Luis Ramirez who's standing over the ball to send it in now. Eric Kahwe has been perfect so far. This is a big ask. It's Ramirez versus Kahwe. 18:39 off the bar. Ramirez with another opportunity.
And Ramirez is going a little high.
And Ramirez put it over the bar. It was off the yellow, which is for American football only. It didn't bounce in off the crossbar. You just have to wonder. That's another. Have to put that in the win column for Kahwe. He's been playing out of his mind for this team so far. And it's not fair to ask a goalkeeper to save a penalty. That's going above and beyond, and Kahwe didn't save this one. It's just a miss by Ramirez, but it's an opportunity missed by Napa. GALT remain clean sheet. Large part thanks to Eric Kahwe. Great last-ditch defending. Free kick now here for GALT. Lopez fouled by Roca. No, that was fouled by Yuli Vega, and they're going at it here. That'll be one to watch. Lopez and Yuli Vega.
And we've got a free kick here for Real GALT. And this looks like number 8, Nicholas Gonzalez.
There's Nicholas Gonzalez to send this ball in. GALT would love to double their advantage, and it was across the face of goal. Just beyond Hernandez. Looks like it's very close to that flag. It'll be a throw-in, not a corner. Throw-in for GALT. Nice move to keep possession of the ball on Oscar Ortiz. Finally dispossessed, but saved by Hector Serrato. It's still GALT. This is how they scored their first goal, right in this spot. Down again, it's a free kick. Not much in that foul. That time it was on Ludo Roca. Well, this has been a fantastic game. If you're just joining us, it's 1 goal for GALT, 0 for Napa so far. Napa in white and green, GALT in black. Very colorful kit with difficult numbers to read. For people like me, it's a good ball in with bouncing. Those can be tough to save, but way to keep his eye on the ball, Luis Vasquez.
Picking up that ball for 18:39. And here comes Ian Reese.
Is Ian Reese. This is Ludo Roca. Go wide for Saku. Manzo. 18:39, of course, would love to draw a level before halftime. It'd be a really tough pill to swallow to go to halftime with a deficit of any kind. There's something about these two sides. When these two teams play, such intensity. I mean, the last time they met, of course, the playoffs, it's win or die, but even in a game like this, regular season, but the playoff implications are so enormous. Both teams know it. Both teams are in a spot where if you lose this game, you might be on the road for the playoffs. You could have missed the playoffs still. Sal Gomez way up there and he goes down. No foul. Referee says to play on. It's for Angel Lopez. Reese and Roca couldn't get there and flipped, and Roca, very fortunate. Referee thought about a card. Quick free kick, not going to be allowed. Emiliano Hernandez had a lot of space if it had been allowed. They're going to have to retake it. Roca says, the referee says, come here. The referee, this shades of boiling over. The intensity here is palpable, and the referee trying to keep control. So far, no yellow cards. Probably smart. He wants to keep those in his pocket for when he really needs them, particularly in the second half. It was a long chat. Monzo, what a move by Monzo to keep the ball. Oscar Ortiz goes down and it's a foul. He's tripped up. It'll be a free kick taken quickly. Referee allows it. Here's Marco Monzo crossing just beyond Ramirez. Knocked up into the air. Off the foot of Monzo. Bounces off the wall of GALT defenders. Here's Yuli Vega from Oscar Ortiz. Referee got in the way. Still Vega. Crossing Monzo. It's actually Ramirez. Would have been spectacular redemption for him.
Nice attempt there by Luis Ramirez. Trying to find back the net.
Well, there was one early in the half where he just missed the ball with his foot. That time, spectacular contact on it. And another great save by Kahwe. It was right at him. You got to be in that right spot. You got to make the save. And he did. Great opportunity, great defending by Ian Reese. 1839 need to do a better job. You can't allow Cesar Roca to get in that position. It was one-on-one with Reese. Reese did a great job. But Roca still had an opportunity to put that in the back of the net. We are going to have a substitution. Coming in the game, it's number 7. At the moment, we don't have a name for number 7. Work on that at halftime.
I don't have a name and a number for that one, but it's number 7 coming in for Real.
Given the roster, we don't have number 7's name from GALT.
That appears to be Christian Cooperon, number 7 for Real GALT.
Well, this is Nicolas Gonzalez. Nice move by Angel Lopez. Dispossessed. Here goes Oscar Ortiz. It was intended for Seba Carvajal, but he's ball taken away by Felipe Torres.
Ramirez or Carvajal.
And the urgency as we come inside the 9 minutes to go mark has increased here at Dodge Stadium.
Well, it's been an unbelievable game. Urgency is an understatement. This thing has been like 0 to 100 right at kickoff. Maybe the delayed kickoff had something to do with it. These players were ready at 7. It was 37 minutes later before they could play. Whatever it is, it's been unbelievable.
High intensity game here at Dodge Stadium as expected.
Really happy to take Let's take a little time off this clock here. GALT, 1839 are going to have to press because GALT happy with a 1-goal lead going into halftime. It's a shot. It's going to be way too long. It's going to be picked up by Vasquez. And GALT really haven't even been close on those long ball attempts. It's just giving possession away.
Ladies and gentlemen, Green Army, can we make some noise? I see snapping out our waving the flag.
They've been playing so hard. Maybe they're just starting to run out of gas a little bit. We're almost at the 40th minute here. Down goes Seba Carvajal. It was a foul.
What's your team name? Napa.
Angel Lopez standing too close to the free kick. The referee doesn't like it. You can't guard a free kick, says the referee. Free kick taken. Gomez to Reese, now to Saku. Here's Marco Manzo. Up for Oscar Ortiz. Took a deflection, still in play. This is Oscar Ortiz still. Cross in with Seba Carvajal, but there's two defenders there. Nothing they can do to get the ball through. Gomez couldn't hang on. Now it'll be cleared away. It's Angel Lopez. Out of bounds. Throw in for Napa. Just like that, Napa can flip a switch. Get after you really quick. So far, GALT have been ready. Well, 1839 really do need to draw level and soon because GALT will be really difficult to penetrate once it gets close to the end of the game, especially if they have a lead. 1839 having a hard time breaking through even when it was level. They've still been creating so many opportunities. You just feel like eventually 1839 has to break through. But if GALT keep playing the way they have been, maybe not. Here's Saku. Cross in. Awkward clearance on the lobby. Great play defensively. That's number 7. Tried to knock it on for Angel Lopez. No foul. Reese ostensibly was stomped. And Mark Corbett really upset.
Good job, Jordan.
Can have a conversation with the 4th official. Lopez being called over. He's going to be warned. The referee really making sure to keep the cards in his pockets. I wouldn't have expected this referee to give a yellow on a foul that he didn't see himself unless it was truly egregious. It wasn't egregious enough in his eyes. Still no yellows. This has been an intense game, an intense challenge there. Down goes Ramirez. He's pushing the back from Torres. And no foul. Goal kick by Kahwe. And it's really a good strategic move for GALT. Don't want to get caught in possession back here. That can be dangerous too. But a slow build, probably what they want. Really want to possess this ball because 1839 can attack and attack and attack. Non-stop, 1839 live for it. They love these opportunities. Is this already? It is. It's a ball for Napa and it's a corner. Well, so far, 1839 they've dominated possession. GALT probably can't last another 45 minutes like that. It's just the degree of difficulty way too high. GALT will need to come out in the second half. Even assuming they do go to halftime with the goal lead, they have to come back and possess the ball more. They have to create more attacking opportunities for themselves. Right now, it's a corner in for Napa. Napa going to do everything they can to make sure GALT doesn't go to halftime with a goal lead. 42 minutes played, just about 3 to go. Here in Napa, GALT lead 1-0.
Fred, you really give some competition that's good with the flag in front. She's getting her fans fired up. She's pretty good.
On the Stadium PA, that's the voice of Eric Housley, and no lie, the fans are fired up here. Long ball from Monzo, crossed in somehow, but nobody there. Awkward for GALT. Finally cleared away, but picked up Luxaku on this end now. 1839 firing on all cylinders. It's Gomez back to Jerry Mendoza. Now here's Vega. Onward by Roca, covering for Saku. Here's Saku again, crossing. Long just beyond Seba Carvajal. It was a really good cross. Carvajal just couldn't quite get to it.
We got a new flag over the Green Army.
Please. That's nice pass threaded in for Ramirez. And Ramirez couldn't hang on to it. Vega gets there. It's a fight for this ball. Knocked on for GALT. Finally, GALT will really want to just hang on to this ball. 43 minutes gone, 44th minute. We are here, quickly approaching halftime.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Great passing here for GALT. One more opportunity at this end, perhaps in this half. Cross in and one. Saved by Vasquez. Can you believe it? 1839. It's a golden opportunity for GALT. Great goalkeeping at the other end and a great move by Seba Carvajal. He's grabbed and that has to be a yellow card, and it is. What a finale to this half we're seeing.
And a yellow card has been issued for Real GALT FC.
Well, and it's a good tactical foul because Carvajal was screaming towards their goal.
Downfield, getting pulled by the jersey.
Not just the jersey, grabbed the body. It was Nicolas Gonzalez. Now on a yellow card for GALT, the first one of the night. It's Yuli Vega for 1839. Not sure how much time's left in the half. Oscar Ortiz wide open. Carvajal crossing in. Be another corner for Napa. Now 45th minute of this game. What a good one it is. Well, that save by Luis Vasquez at this end. That'll be on a highlight reel somewhere in short order. Great job to keep Napa down just one goal. 1839 would love to tie right here. Cross in by Roca off the corner. It's a goal kick. Last touch, referee says, came off Napa. Goal kick by Kahwe. Long pass instantly picked up by Napa. Do they have time for one more opportunity? Stoppage time. Oscar Ortiz gets around his man and it's on for Vega and it's out of bounds. No, picked up by Kahwe.
That was Oscar Ortiz laying it off to Uli Vega.
Foul and a free kick for GALT. Out of bounds. It was a nice move by Seba Carvajal, but the flag is up. Looks like both teams just ready for halftime. They have played at a torrid pace out here tonight. Both teams, one more opportunity. Another giveaway to Napa, but this one, well picked up by Vega. Looked like it was going to be too far. This is Saku, 1839. Do they have one more chance? You never know. The referee can blow his whistle. There it is. That's the halftime whistle. What a first half it's been.
45 minutes. It is halftime.
Players, well, all 22, definitely going to need a breather. You could feel the urgency here in the stands and up here, and I'm sure you could feel it through the screen. Major playoff implications in this playoff rematch, the 2023 divisional round of the NorCal North UPSL playoffs. This one has not disappointed in the slightest. The second half, expect it to be great as well. For Scott Stone on the Stadium PA, Eric Housley, JP Castillo, I'm Hayden Larson. We're going to take a quick halftime break, and we'll be right back.
That's a Prius? No. Well, it's either a Toyota or a Prius. We don't know what the logo is. Toyota's a Prius? This is a great conversation in front of a crowd of people. I think there's 1,839 people here tonight is what I heard. This does not look like a Prius one. Like, I think, aren't you not supposed to have to even touch it? If you do not have your car key to get in, come find the bald guy in the front. And I'm not talking about Yami. Good job, Molly. Molly's getting her steps in today, seriously.
Hey, Eric, 1,839 people here in the stands tonight. We had one birthday shout out earlier to Jonathan. I think, Eric, we have one more birthday. Are we gonna do that?
We do have a birthday shout out, but we're gonna see in a little bit where he's at because
right. Birthday shout out
hiding.
You don't look like a Prius. So don't look like a Prius.
Are we doing the Napa snap? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here a few weeks ago, we did the Napa snap, and I think we're going to do it again this second half. And
Fred is going to lead the charge on that. So we thank you in advance for your participation and for your extreme volume level that we're going to get going here shortly.
Well, good evening and welcome back. We're underway in the second half. It's Real GALT at Napa Valley 1839. GALT with a 1-goal lead. It's 1-0 so far. 1839 have dominated possession and have otherwise dominated opportunities on goal. But GALT really, they converted their best and only real great opportunity that they created. They have the 1-goal lead. Both teams, of course, have switched sides. It's 1839 in white and green. Real GALT, really colorful top and black. Seba Carvajal on the other end already. Seba Carvajal again. It was in for Ramirez. Too far behind, and Manso couldn't get there. We have a couple names and numbers that we didn't have in the first half, including number 7 of GALT, Christian Compran. They couldn't believe his manager didn't give us his name. So be sure to identify him whenever we need to. Christian Compran, number 7, and it was number 19, Cesar Rocha. We didn't have his name and number either. We think we have all the names and numbers we need now. Hopefully, we'll see. We asked. As it is the free kick for Real GALT. Sam Garcia. Well, here he is. Rocha. Cross. Well defended by Ian Reese.
And Ian Reese breaking up that run for 1839.
Great to keep this in play. Saku trying to shut him down. It's a battle for that ball, no whistle. Bordering ridiculous and finally out of bounds. 1839 throw.
Yeah, Napa free kick.
What ended up? No, it's a throw-in, yeah. Saku thought it might be a free kick. Good throw for Manzo. Manzo couldn't hang on, and here Rocha. Still GALT. Rocha with a shot, and it's well wide. Well, now that we have his name, said it 5 or 6 times already. Big impact to start this second half. Approaching the 50th minute of this game. 1839 have trailed for about half of it. Be already more than half. It's a long shot for Seba Carvajal, and it's a foot race, and Carvajal will win those 9 out of 10 times. It's still Seba Carvajal, and he's chopped down, and no foul.
Seba Carvajal getting tripped there in the goal box. No call by the center official.
Great hold-up play by Ian Reeds. Alodami. Dami to that far side. It's Muhammad Aladami again. He's working against Reese. Back out. Here's Rocha. Threatened shot. Ortiz didn't fall for it. Leonardo Ruiz is dispossessed. It's Yuli Vega. Long pass for Ramirez. Intercepted and knocked away by Nicolas Gonzalez.
And ladies and gentlemen, 50th minute here at Dodge Stadium.
Manzo intercepted routinely and picked up.
When FC Folsom comes to Napa.
Great interception by Sam Garcia. Manzo just didn't see him.
So 1839 FC's got a couple of tough home matches ahead.
Garcia. Gonzalez. Long shot by Gonzalez. For Rocha.
And the Manzo make a combo and over to Ortiz.
Just wide. Planted to the spot this time was Tawe. Had a great, and I mean great first half in goal for Real GALT. Well, and what do you know it? There's a number they didn't give us, number 18. He will henceforth for the rest of this game be number 18. Into the game, coming out is Leonardo Ruiz. So a little bit of a change up. Ruiz was at the top. Number 18 just went to the right wing. We'll see if they stay lined up that way. Well, a loss for both of these teams. We talked about playoff implications in the first half. That was a throw-in for Napa. We'll talk about the playoffs. Fast approaching. We're halfway through the season, just about. This is game number 5 for both. It was too far. It's way too far for Monzo. Over it again. 1839 and GALT are sitting at number 3 and number 4 respectively. 1839, even with a draw here tonight, would be in pole position. They'd have their own fate in their own hands because number 1, Folsom, will play here in Napa on October 12th, and number 2, Sonoma, will play against Napa Valley 1839 twice because they're division rivals. Once here, and then once at the very end of the season, perhaps for the playoffs. This is a yellow card for Saku.
Yellow card each on the field against
Napa.
But even with a draw, the point of that was 1839 with their fate in their own hands because they play both teams above them. They play Sonoma twice. A loss would make that math a little bit more difficult. And a loss for GALT here tonight would be even more devastating. But right now, GALT with the lead. It couldn't clear it with Saku and over the bar. It was a wild effort. It was Compran. Right now, it's Compran lining up at the top of the formation. In the first half, it was Leonardo Ruiz. Ruiz just didn't get many touches. For GALT to win this game, they're going to want to possess the ball and they have to create some opportunities. They don't want to be under siege for the next 35 minutes. 1839 will lay siege. They did in the first half, and GALT defended perfectly. Even conceded a penalty, and it was over the bar, but who knows? Kahwe was playing out of his mind in that first half. This is Marco Manzo. Nice move to create some space, set up the cross, and it's knocked away. Cross in, second effort, it's for Roca. Down goes Roca, and he's called on the foul. Looked like Ludo Roca connected with Cesar Rocha, and Rocha is still down. Back underway after the free kick for GALT. Great opportunity for Napa there as well. Could be one of those games for Napa, creating so many opportunities but not able to put together the finishing product needed. This one for Muhammad Adulami. Too far, picked up by Saku. Now Jerry Mendoza. Here's Ludo Roca. Ian Reese. Great touch from Ramirez for Seba Carvajal. Back to Ramirez. Great combination and great defending. Shut down that cross. Able to keep it in bounds. Gomez trying to get there, and down goes Gomez for a foul and a free kick for Napa.
We've got a free kick here for Napa.
Approaching the 60th minute. If you're just joining us, Real GALT lead 1-0 here in Napa.
Lost watch.
And ladies and
Gentlemen,
gentlemen,
I've got a watch up here. It's got a Velcro wristband on it. If you lost your watch, come on up. It actually looks to be receiving a call as I speak, and it's a call coming in from Happy.
So if you lost your watch, come on up.
Well, this is smart from GALT. They want possession. Don't want to get caught with possession in this spot. Teams make that mistake against Napa a lot. They'll pass it here in the back and forth, and 1839 will slowly creep up and rob them of possession, their own third. You see GALT it's just given away. Really having difficulty dealing with Napa's midfield. There's Ian Reese. Pass to Ramirez, wide for Sebacan Bahal, overlapping but couldn't get it there. Great defending by Emiliano Hernandez. Wins the ball. Compran. 1839 back on the ball already. Here's Vega. Down goes Vega, no foul, and here comes GALT. Just too far. It was Angel Lopez making a run. Down goes Ramirez now, and that is only the second time we've said his name. He featured a lot against Sal Gomez. Here's Emiliano Hernandez. He's been booked. Referee says move along. Cesar Rocha doesn't like it. Getting words in with the ref. Ramirez arguing it could have been more than a yellow. Now he's being chastised by the referee. It's not super clear if it's an 1839 player might have been booked. Right now, we know Emiliano Hernandez was booked. That's where it gets sort of dubious, not sure. Well, and now we're underway. I mean, strange sequence. We're underway. Here's Ivan Saku. Ramirez finding well with Vega, setting up the cross, and it's in and it's cleared away. They're not finding, there was a player at each post, the goalkeeper in the center. 1839 are not finding space with these crosses. Being cleared away immediately. Really, really good defending. And more GALT can play this way because they have the 1-goal lead. They don't want to take it for granted. But just look at the players. 1839, no chance there. There was 5 players there between them and the goal. 1839 also, they love to counterattack, but GALT are having a tough time getting through. And the later this game gets, if GALT have the lead, they're not going to leave themselves susceptible to a counterattack, knowing that 1839 love to play that way. And 1839, more importantly, have the personnel. They have defenders that can attack, attackers that can defend. Free kick for GALT now. It's the Sorocha. Well, 60 minutes gone like that. Over an hour. Flew by. This has been a great game. It's FC GALT leading Napa 1-0 in Napa. What an upset this would be. Still two very evenly matched teams. Major playoff implications. Rocha dispossessed by Oscar Ortiz. Great pass for Ramirez. 2-on-1 though, and Ramirez still going. No foul into the middle. Ludo Roca, nice move by Ludo Roca, deflected off the defense. Incredible play. Or did they say off the wall, because it looked like a wall of defenders there, but it wasn't your conventional wall defending a set piece. It was just well-positioned defense. Long throw by Saku. Not long enough. Ramirez was there. Knocked away by Sam Garcia. Sal Gomez. Cross in for Gomez for Ramirez. Well defended again. Now you can really see GALT. A lot of players back on defense, and Carvajal didn't have the space. Cleared away. To Compran. To Felipe Torres. Poor pass intended for number 15. For 16 was Angel Lopez. But here's Oscar Ortiz again, somehow gets through. Oscar Ortiz with the cross, picked up by Sam Garcia, cleared away again. Gomez grabbed, but keeps moving. Referee play on. Here's Ivan Saku. Sfonzo making a little run, opening up some space. Saku couldn't get the cross. Here's Vega. Ball, he didn't quite go out of bounds, and Carvajal magically comes up with this ball. Seba Carvajal cross in, picked up by Kahwe. Oh, some poor defending over there, allowing Carvajal to pick that ball up. Getting a little greedy. GALT didn't want to give up the corner, but gave Seba Carvajal a golden opportunity to cross that in. A little too close to Kahwe. Here's the goal kick. Knocked on for Aludamai. Just wide, it was Adulamai. There's an injury on the far side. Play will be stopped. Training staff on the way in. That shot from Mohamed Adulamai was just wide. Really, really close.
And ladies and gentlemen, 25 minutes to go here in this second half.
Voice of Scott Stone on the Stadium PA. 25 minutes to go indeed. Minutes really starting to tick away quickly. I mean, 1839 running out of runway. Here at home, 25 minutes, still a lot of time for a team like 1839 with that kind of potency on offense. Haven't really forced a save by Kahwe yet. Kahwe's had a few touches, but not really a shot on target, I don't think, in this second half. GALT will want to keep it that way, even though Kahwe is obviously in great form. Here's Ramirez, and it was too long, and there's Kahwe once again.
Marco Monzo with a through pass to Ramirez.
It's another look, the fantastic throw to get things going. Not every goalkeeper is capable of that. Really well done so far. Player of the match has to be Eric Kahwe. It was a great goal scored on the other end, but Kahwe is the reason they're in this game. Felipe Torres. Back to Sam Garcia. Rocha. Rocha dispossessed again. Here's Seba Carvajal. 39, not enough flares forward. It's just Carvajal and Ramirez, and it was too long. Cleared away. Oscar Ortiz couldn't quite break through. Another player down. It'll be a yellow. And that is Ramirez. This time he's booked.
Napa.
Well, by our count so far, it's 4 yellow cards, 2 for each team. Well, making way is Angel Lopez. Very special thank you to you, our audience. Thanks for joining us. It's been an unbelievable game. We're back underway. We're not quite back underway. Referee wants us to be back underway. He says, let's go. It'll be Sam Garcia. Long. Ian Reese. Great play. These long balls against Napa just don't work. Not so far. Free kick directly to the other team, and it's Gomez and Vega. There's Jerry Mendoza. Ivan Saku. To the center, 1839 Sheriff Oscar Ortiz. Might he be the player to bring Napa level? Had a couple opportunities. Forced a good save. Reese. Julie Vega. Looking for space. Reese again. For Seba Carvajal, but beyond him. Well defended again. Rocha. Great interception by Gomez. Monzo couldn't bring it in. It'll go out of bounds. Couldn't quite hang on. Be a goal kick. Luis Vasquez had that fantastic save not too long ago. Here's Saku. It's been great goalkeeping, really. Makes me think of really good goalkeeping. It was a long-range strike, spectacular from GALT that gave them their 1-goal advantage. So far, perfect play from Eric Kahwe. It's not been a weakness yet. His delivery has been spot on, positioning, saves. Probably gonna have to stay perfect if they're gonna win this game. 1839, 20 minutes to go. We're 71st minute of this game already. It's blown by. 1839 have to start to feel that time pressure down a goal. Crossed in by Monzo. There's just no space. Monzo was marked. Excuse me, it was Ramirez in the middle. He was man marked, and there are 2 or 3 players there to clear the ball away. GALT just not allowing Napa the space they're accustomed to. Saldulami. So shot, great save, tough angle for him. It was a good shot though, fourth the save. Vasquez in position to make that play. Underway quickly, Yuli Vega. Long for Manzo. Couldn't get in behind. Great play, Oscar Ortiz in. Oscar Ortiz still is dragged down. It's a penalty again.
Oscar Ortiz tripped up in the goal. We got a PK, ladies and gentlemen.
Oscar Ortiz draws yet another penalty. Who's going to take it this time? It's a chance for redemption for Ramirez, and he steps right up to the plate. He says, let me do it.
Coming over Monzo over to Ortiz. Ortiz getting tripped up in the box.
Well, we think that yellow card was Sam Garcia, but either way, it's a penalty. 1839 yet again. It's an incredible battle. So much of it has to do with mentality. Round 2, Ramirez versus Eric Kahwe. Ramirez standing over the ball for 1839. This time, Ramirez does it. 1839 draw level. And look at the heat between these two teams. This is going to be a fun final 20 minutes here in Napa. Wow. Ramirez will not be fooled twice. He emphatically hands Colton on the ball so GALT can get things back underway. They do call him the baby shark. 1839. It's been a long time coming. So much pressure.
And how vertical falls for our famous And ladies and gentlemen, that is number 25 now on the pitch. That's Manny Maravilla.
And the voice of Scott Stone, that is Manny Maravilla in the game for 1839. He's scored his fair share of goals for this team. They're going to need him here tonight. They're going to win this game. Now that we are level, it's fair to say a draw for both teams wouldn't be the worst thing at this point in the season. Would essentially kick the can down the road, particularly for 1839, because 1839 do have a home game here against number 1 seeded Folsom in 2 weeks. And they play number 2 seeded Sonoma twice before the regular season is over. 1 point here wouldn't be the end of the world for either team, but both teams want 3. An opportunity for Ramirez, and is dispossessed perfectly. Looked like maybe a muscle pull or something at the end of that. Well, all of a sudden, the marking wasn't quite there. The defenders weren't all back, because GALT would love another goal. GALT want this lead. They want the lead back. They had the lead for so much of the game. Gotta be thinking, we want to finish this game with a win. In 1839, scoring their first goal, they say, we didn't come this far just to get this far. We want another goal. We want the 3 points here at home. 15 minutes to decide a winner in this game. Awkward lob in the air. Finally swept up by Kahwe. Well, in that penalty, like I said, first one, you can't hold that against the goalkeeper. When a goalkeeper saves a penalty, it's special. But really, you expect your penalty takers to convert every time. It's not quite like a free throw in basketball, but it's close. You expect them to convert those. You expect them at the very least to make the keeper work. Ramirez couldn't do it the first time, but with a second opportunity, tucked it right into that corner of the goal.
And ladies and gentlemen,
How about Oscar Ortiz? So dangerous.
Coming off
The pitch was Marco
Earned 2
Monzo,
penalty kicks for
and coming up,
1839.
number 35, Abner Chavez
I
is
think
now on the field with
it was
1839
Oscar
FC.
Ortiz who earned the penalty at the end of the 90th minute, their last home game. A penalty that was a game-winning penalty kick. That shows you how dangerous Oscar Ortiz is for opposing team. And here he is, 1839 Sheriff Oscar Ortiz with a cross. Carvajal couldn't contain it. Ramirez is upset by that challenge by Sam Garcia. Very physical play here. Jerry Mendoza to sweep this up. Great play by Vasquez. Back to Mendoza. Gotta get this clearance. Able to keep it in bounds. Moving away to the other team. Dispossessed. Nice play by Saku. And here's Oscar Ortiz going the other way. Sam Garcia trying to get back in position. 1839, it's 4-on-4. Numbers forward. Ortiz cut. Shot. Cleared away, but it lands. Seba Carvajal, 1839, have done it. 2 goals in the span of 5 minutes. It can happen that quickly. 1839. Seba Carvajal.
That was Chavez who just came on the field, putting it over to Seba Carvajal. And Napa taking the lead 2-1 with 11 minutes and change to go in the second half. Fred is going crazy. Napa Snap is going crazy.
Out is ecstatic. They waited a long time. The minutes started to melt off that clock before 1839 scored their first. And now 1839 scored a second. Really sloppy mistake in the back for GALT. They want to make sure they're not tilted. They have to keep their head in the game. Still time for Real GALT. What a collapse this would be. Free kick. Given away by Cesar Rocha. Now 1839 is a time-wasting business. Nursing a 1-goal lead of their own. Assist on that goal, I believe, went to Abner or Urbina Chavez for 1839, number 35. Long conversation. GALT, these are valuable minutes coming off the clock, and they're having a conversation with the referee about something that must be important to them. Rocha really going at it with the referee.
On the field for Napa, looks like
Alejandro Sendejas.
coming on the field. That was number 16. Alejandro Sendejas.
Nope, Chavez still on.
Well, that's 90 seconds off the clock. Just on a free kick, and there was a substitution, but 1839 ball in. It's another yellow card and a free kick for 1839. It'll be like a corner. Well, the wheels are starting to come off. It's GALT starting to lose their composure here. It's a red card. Can you believe it?
Red card is going to issue on the field.
Not sure if that was the immediate decision or if it might be because of 2 yellows. Well, 1839, they weren't before. They're in the driver's seat now. What a meltdown. When the crowd letting him have it. He has to make that long walk. Try to see who it is. Well, it's like a corner, but it's a free kick, and it's just way too long. Much too far. Given away, it'll be a goal kick. Down to 10 men. Well, what a turn. It's been 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, GALT allowed a game-tying goal. A goal to take the lead. And they earned a red card. This is Kahwe. Played such a good game. Did allow that one goal. Napa's second goal in the run of play. Really tough to defend. It was across the entire face of goal. Touched 2 or 3, maybe 4 1839 players. Defense just let him down. Still think Kahwe's been playing unbelievable. Rabina Chavez. Foul. No, it's just a throw. Drawn there. Forced out of bounds by Abner Rabina Chavez for Napa. Substitute came in, I think, for Ludo Roca. Here's Ivan Saku.
Don't forget, everybody, autograph alley will be open this evening. Autograph alley, kids, make sure you get down there and get the autograph of your favorite 1839 FC player.
Well, it's been an incredible game. If you're just joining us, it's now Napa with a 2-goal lead. Excuse me, 2 goals, a 1-goal lead. Napa with 2 goals, GALT with 1 goal. But GALT are also down to 10 men. Makes the climb back even more difficult. Rabina Chavez tested for that ball. Says it should be 1839s, but it'll be a goal kick. Ball already in play, actually. That was Rocha. Knocked out of bounds by Oscar Ortiz. The loss is a little more difficult for GALT. If they do end up losing this game, they would fall to 2-1-2. 1839 already at 3 wins, so a loss would have been a little less punitive. Still would be really tough. A draw between these two would be, you know, at this point in the season, acceptable for both. GALT in Napa's end for the first time in a while. Compran eventually dispossessed. Nice move by Mendoza. Spectacular defending. This pass too long. Maravilla intended for Vega. Be a throw-in.
We're getting close to the end of the game. If you can, please pick up your trash. Make sure you.
Well, we are now into the 86th minute of this game. It's flown by, and it's been a good one. 5 minutes left in regulation. We have free kick. Clearly a foul. Referee thought about going to his pocket. Doesn't. Still a player down for GALT. Cramping up, and here's some good sportsmanship. Ramirez running over there to help him out.
How about a little noise for Fred down there in the front, everybody?
Fred's always trying to get this crowd going.
Has been a great turnout here. A Saturday night, end of September 2024, right here in Napa. Certainly cooled off out here. We're back underway. Siem Garcia Over for Rocha. Away by Napa. Long clearance. The end of it is Eric Kahwe.
And once again, a quick shout out of thanks to all of our volunteers tonight. If you would like to volunteer as well, make sure you go on our website. There's a sign up area on there, and we'd love to have you.
Like a sword fight down in front. Snap versus.
Running out of time. GALT. Here's Sam Garcia. Poor pass. Intercepted easily by Saku. Looking for an outlet. Wanted to get the ball to Ramirez, or there was Arabina Chavez in the area, but GALT back on the ball. Being harried now by Oscar Ortiz. Good deflection. Falls for Rocha. 1839 with a high press, and Manny Maravilla on Rocha now. Dangerous play by GALT. But Rocha wins out. Now wide for Garcia. Sam Garcia once again. Or interplay, Rocha. Second ball does fall for GALT. Fortunately for them. Quickly approaching stoppage time. Over the head, over the defense, can you believe it? Just wide. 18-30, very fortunate.
Close one there. Napa trying to close out this game, and Real GALT saying not going.
Real GALT down to 10 men, almost tied the game. There was a spin on that ball that whipped it just wide of that post. Not much wiggle room there at all for 1839.
How about a big round of applause for Luis Ramirez coming off the pitch?
Well, a good night for Ramirez. Missed that first penalty, but didn't miss the second one. And his team, if his team does win this game, they'll go to practice some penalties, and they'll be just fine. 1839 really, really happy with his play here tonight. Forced a good save or two out of Kahwe as well. Ramirez, really good in that spot. 1839 so used to seeing Dario Pavone at the tip of that attacking spear. Ramirez has been really, really good.
Napa's got quite the fan club built up there down in front.
It's a corner for 1839. It'll be Sal Gomez to send it in.
Volume to go up, please, Green Army. Got just another minute to go. Can we close this one out?
A few seconds away from stoppage time. If you're just joining us, 1839 with a 2-goal lead. Excuse me, a 1-goal lead. They lead 2-1. Repeat that, 1839 lead 2 goals to 1 goal. Here at home. Final seconds of this game. Fighting for the ball in that penalty area. A player went down, and a couple of players from GALT holding their breath. Giving up 2 penalties. 2 penalty opportunities here tonight. Not sure how much stoppage time there will be, but we're in stoppage time right now. GALT trying to level here. Smart to clear that away. Could have got a little bit creative there. Give up the throw or the corner and live to play on. Good decision by Saku. There's Aldulami, throw in, cleared away by Mendoza. Falls well here. Here's Rabina Chavez. Couldn't quite get around the last man. It's a throw in for Napa. Adrian Vargas. Oh, not sure exactly what happened there.
Let's keep the sportsmanship in check out on the pitch, please.
Well, the referee seems to believe that Vargas threw the ball. We'll have to see the replay of that. Not sure. I can't comment if that was a foul or simulation or a little bit of both. Looking at my watch because we are 2 minutes now into stoppage time. GALT quickly running out of time.
Similar to 1 year ago, 1839 scored 2 unanswered goals here in the second half.
The voice of Scott Stone. It was in the playoffs. 1839 scored 2 goals unanswered against GALT to win that game and go on a deep playoff run as well. Well, Mendoza could have just blasted that ball, dumped it off to Vega. And here is Mendoza again as a result, 1839 in possession. His heads-up play. There's Villan. Actually, it was Maravilla who had more space than Orbina Chavez. Swept up by Kawe. How many more opportunities will there be? Looks like none. Final whistle, 1839. With an epic comeback victory here tonight. Well, I've never been more right about anything. I said 9 months ago that this would be the birth of a great rivalry. I was very correct. What a game this was. A true battle between 2 really great teams. Really good chance that these 2 teams will see each other again right here in the playoffs. 1839 with the win. 1 step closer to home field advantage. So GALT may well have to come back. It was absolutely spectacular game. The span of 10 minutes, the game flipped. It was GALT leading 1-0 for most of this game, and in the span of 10 minutes, 1839 had the lead, and GALT were down to 10 men. Well, an impromptu happy birthday to 1839 co-owner Josh Goss. Really does a lot to help make this club operate and work and be as great as it is. So happy birthday to Josh. I want to update you on our schedule here. A lot of great games coming up for you. Coming up next, I think it's Sonoma. 1839 are on the road at Sonoma Valley, and then October 12th, right here, it's Folsom, number 1 seeded Folsom, and then the next home game is Sonoma again. So 1839, playoff implications only becoming larger and more important the closer we get to the playoffs. They host a really difficult schedule the rest of the way. They go to Sonoma, host number 1 Folsom, and then number 2 Sonoma right back here to finish the season. Those will be battles for home field advantage. 1839 with the win here tonight in pole position. If you enjoyed what you saw here tonight, like and subscribe and follow us for all the future games we have coming up for you. One more reminder, October 12th. Gonna be a good one. Folsom, number 1 Folsom right here in Napa. That'll be the only time they play. It'll be an all-important tie-breaking game. Well, on behalf of everyone here at 1839 up here in the booth, you've heard the voices of Eric Housley, and throughout the game, of course, Scott Stone on the stadium speakers. It's been JP Castillo on the camera and graphic presentation. I'm Hayden Larson on the call saying have the best weekend with the people you love. See you next time. Thank you and good night.